What's up, folks? Welcome back to the vlog. Today I have a lot of like random little things that I need to get done, such as my vlog from 2 days ago, my vlog from yesterday, and today's vlog. But I just spent the morning reading, and I'm really glad I took the time for myself to do that. So right now I'm gonna get into some of this editing stuff. I do actually want to finish notes from a book that I just finished. So the book that I just finished is called Storyworthy by Matthew Dix, and I've actually had to, I ran out of time on Libby to finish this book several times because there's just so much good stuff in it that I like to sit with the thoughts for a little longer than the 21 days that Libby allows me to read a book. Just fine, it's my choice, you know, for choosing that free option. I will definitely be buying this book, and I'll definitely be buying it for people because I think there's just so many great gems about storytelling and becoming a better storyteller within this book. Ooh, lighting color. So now I'm gonna take the notes that I've missed from previous chapters and put them into my document for this book.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in.
So I just finished taking notes of that book, Storyworthy, and I was really curious, like, when did I start reading this book? I started reading that book in December, and it is May. I love the book. I'm glad that I finished it. This really makes me reconsider, like, not having physical books, but this is definitely a book I need to buy and have because I needed that much time to really marinate with all of the lessons and everything that I'm attempting, like with my YouTube channel and like my blog posts. A lot of that is really heavily influenced by Matthew Dix and his ability to storytell. So if you haven't heard of him, please look him up on YouTube. Just such a cool storyteller. Now I have multiple vlogs to edit. I have one from Friday that I am almost done with. I need to add music to it and like wrap it up. I need to film the one that I meant to post yesterday, and then I'm getting into this one. Obviously, just got out of the shower. I'm going to New York this week, and I need to like pack. At least a little bit. I need to like at least put clothes aside that I want to use for this trip. And that requires some planning because of the activities that I'm going to do and the weather. For the record, I don't know if anybody's going to notice, but my video about sobriety is in the same exact outfit because I recorded in the car. That's what you gotta do sometimes when you commit to a daily vlog, even if it's not every single day. I am committing to like posting a video about every day that I was thinking about doing. So now that I've done that, I'm supposed to go to the movies with my mom, but she's been gardening all morning and I just don't know if she's actually gonna want to go. So I'm gonna go find out. I just watched Challenger with Zendaya in it with my mom, and it was kind of wild. Yeah, it was kind of wild. I don't know if I liked it. Like, it was really intense and edgy and broody and all of the sultry things that you've seen in the trailers of it, I'm sure, but I don't know if I liked it. They also used the same freaking song for the last half of the movie at every intense point that they felt like needed that music. And I was like, could you just like pick a different song? It just, cinematically, it didn't make a lot of sense because sometimes they were like in a quiet room playing this like EDM music, and it didn't, like the BPM did not make sense with the vibe. Chaos. I'll say that much. It was a chaotic movie. I also wanted to say how interesting it is to get to the age where it doesn't make me squirm, at least not that much, to watch a sex scenes with my mom. I still remember like the first time I saw something that I wasn't like supposed to when I was younger during a movie that my parents and I were watching, and woof, they were just like having me cover my eyes even though like I was like curious about what was happening. And then, you know, at some point I was a teenager and I had hormones. I'm just like, they should have just had a conversation with me about what sex is and isn't. Yeah. Actually, there was not a sex scene in this movie. There were steamy scenes, like makeout scenes, but not sex scenes. I'm pretty sure that's something that Zendaya is known for, is like not actually having sex on screen, so that's cool. Lots of steamy scenes though. I can watch those alongside my mom now, and that's kind of cool. So I want to end this vlog, I guess, some kind of a note. So today I had a interaction with my brother, and my brother is in another country, and we haven't lived in the same country since we were very young, basically since I was 10, and he is 12 years older than me, and he is like 22. And in that 20 years, we have seen each other 5 different times in person. And I was on a call with him earlier. He wouldn't say my name, like my new name, Vin, and it really upset me because I had told him before I even told my parents, and now I was like officially going by it, and he was like insisting on all of these other nicknames for me, and like as his sister instead of like sibling. Like he's just like refusing to really try to understand at this moment. I like walked out of the room that like my parents were video chatting him from, and my mom spoke up for me. She told him like, hey, like, you want to change your name, that's like what they want to do. And she even explained that I want to change my last name to match my mom's maiden name. My brother couldn't like wrap his head around it. He was like, I gave them that name. I texted him, my name is something I have to wear and hear every single day, and you need to learn my new name and don't make this about yourself, because that's exactly what he was doing, and doesn't understand queerness at all. He needs to get with the program. Obviously, if he doesn't come to terms with this understanding of my name and my identity, there's gonna be some problems between he and I, but we're not at that point yet. You know, I know he's just frustrated right now. And I say all that because I really appreciated that my mom spoke up for me. Thanks, Mom. Y'all would be surprised with the willingness that some people, not all people, are able to take change if you are able to communicate it empathically with them. I definitely didn't approach my brother with a lot of empathy today. I was just really frustrated, and I'm hoping he'll come around, but you know, that's the reality, is not everybody's gonna understand you. That's in life, in family, no matter how close you are. You don't know people's biases and the way that they see the world as like completely like diametric to the way that you might start seeing your world. But it doesn't mean that your existence is any less of importance, and it doesn't mean that you should change yourself because they're uncomfortable. You need to put yourself into rooms where people like respect you and are willing to learn from you, no matter how different it is from their worldview. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.